Today I'm going to be giving you 2 tips on strength, how to increase your strength pretty much right away. The next time you go into the gym, you're going to be able to use these 2 tips and I guarantee you will feel stronger and you will probably be able to lift more weight. So tip number 1 is going to be your grip. Okay, grip is very, very big in strength training. Now, I'm not just talking about how much you can hold. That's very important and you should be training that. Things like weighted pull-ups are great for that. Farmers carries are also good. Any type of carrying will really get your grip strength up to par. But there's another thing that people miss. They kind of neglect this little tiny tip. When you're lifting for strength, it's all nervous system based. Okay, how much output can your nervous system give the rest of your body? And sometimes your nervous system needs a little kick in the gear in order to create that output. So what you want to do is anytime you're lifting something, like say a deadlift or a row, even a bench press, you want to squeeze the bar as hard as you can. So when you are deadlifting, right, try and crush the bar with your hands. And when you're bench pressing, try and break the bar. Try and break it in half with your hands. When you do this, when you squeeze as tight as you can, your nervous system lights up like a sparkler, okay? You will have way more energetic output on all of your lifts. So if you pair squeezing as hard as you can and also throw in some grip training after your workout, such as, like I said, farmer carries or weighted pull-ups, you will see an increase in your ability to hold more weight. And the more weight you can hold, the stronger you will eventually get. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is another thing people neglect is bracing, okay? A lot of people when they lift, especially if you just go to the gym, you're an everyday gym goer, you know, you're kind of lax. You brace a little bit, but your spinal column is not as supported as it could be, and this limits the amount of output that you have in your strength exercises. So what you want to do is, you want to do this across the board with all exercises, but particularly with strength training, you want to practice good posture, okay? So what you want to do is you want to get your stomach nice and tight, and you want to bring your shoulders down and back. But here's the thing a lot of people forget, is when you bring your shoulders down and back, a lot of times the rib cage flares up, and now you have an unstable lumbar spine, and anywhere from the mid-torso down gets a little bit unstable. So what you want to do to prevent this from happening is practice what is called the Valsalva maneuver. And this is a breathing technique developed a while ago in order to create a nice tight core, okay? It's a bracing technique. So what you would do is you would take a deep breath in, fill your thoracic cavity with air. You would squeeze your rib cage down, so you would engage your core, okay? And then squeeze your stomach in towards your spine. And what this does is it creates a nice tight pocket of air around your spinal column and it holds it in place, okay? It keeps it supported. The more supported your spine is, the greater ability you have to lift more weight, okay? Your spine is your foundation for everything you do. So if your spine is unstable, then the amount of output for strength you have decreases, the amount of power you have decreases, your balance and mobility decreases, And so what you really want to do is you want to practice this bracing. So you breathe, and you don't want to breathe into your neck. So if you're breathing up here, you're gonna get dizzy, lightheaded, you're gonna see some stars, you're not doing it correctly. So what you want to do is you want to take a deep breath into your gut and your thoracic cavity, and then you want to brace nice and tight. Shoulders down and back, rib cage down, and brace, okay? When you do this, you are tight, tight, tight. Pair that with a strong grip, and that is a recipe for strength success. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me at samtletson@gmail.com. Follow me on the gram.